The Midwives Who Defied Pharaoh, a full dramatic devotional narrative inspired by Exodus 1. My name is Shiphrah. I was a midwife in Egypt, when Egypt wasn't just a place but a system of fear. The Nile flowed red with wealth, but its waters knew suffering. For generations, my people, the Hebrews, had lived as strangers. What began as welcome turned into enslavement. Chains were forged slowly, not of iron, but of fear, scarcity, and control. We built cities with our bare hands. Our men labored under the whip. Our mothers gave birth with calloused hope. And Pharaoh grew nervous. He saw our numbers rising. He feared we would outgrow his rule. So he devised a plan, cold, calculated, and cruel. He summoned us, me and Puah, into his palace. We were midwives, trained in quietness, skilled in birth. We knew the breath before the cry, the stillness before the struggle. But that day, even the torches on the wall flickered in fear. Pharaoh didn't shout. He didn't need to. When you help the Hebrew women give birth, he said, if it is a son, kill him. If it is a daughter, she may live. He dismissed us like dogs. We walked home in silence. The sand beneath our feet felt colder than stone. I remember looking at Puah's face, ashen, unreadable. What will we do? She whispered. And I said, we will not obey. We fear God more than Pharaoh. It was not defiance. It was devotion, not rebellion, reverence. We chose to obey the one law Pharaoh could not undo. Life is sacred. And so it began. We entered homes where pain met hope. The moans of labor, the trembling hands of husbands, eyes searching ours for something we couldn't promise, but silently prayed for. Then, the moment of truth. A child is born. A boy. Puah wraps him in swaddling cloth. I whisper prayers over his head. We hand him to his mother and say nothing. Only our eyes speak. Protect him, hide him, raise him with faith and courage. It didn't stop with one child. We kept delivering, kept defying. And we lied. Yes, we lied to protect the truth of life. When Pharaoh's spies questioned us, we said, Hebrew women are not like Egyptian women. They are vigorous. They give birth before we arrive. That lie saved a generation, and God honored it. He didn't scold us. He didn't turn away. He blessed us. We who lived only to serve others' homes were given homes of our own. We who held other women's babies became mothers too. Then came a child unlike the others. Jochebed, a young mother with strength in her spine and sorrow in her eyes, delivered a boy whose first cry shook something deep in our chests. He's different, Puah whispered. There's something on him. 3 months later, Jochebed couldn't hide him any longer. She came to us in tears and said, I must place him in the Nile. The same Nile Pharaoh used to drown others, but this time, it would carry deliverance. She laid him in a basket sealed with pitch. And we watched. He floated, silent, cradled by currents. And Pharaoh's daughter drew him from the reeds. She named him Moses, a child drawn out of water, a child we helped into the world, unbeknownst to the one who ordered his death. Years passed. We aged, but every time we saw a Hebrew boy run through the streets, strong and free, we smiled. Because we had chosen rightly, to fear God, not man, to cradle life when death was demanded, to whisper yes to the one who forms life in the womb. So remember us, not because we were loud or powerful, but because we were faithful in silence. Shiphrah and Puah, midwives, mothers, warriors of the womb. Our names were recorded in Scripture for one reason. God sees every quiet act of courage.